guys, so I'm kind of doing a get ready with me today. I'm going out for a birthday dinner with my mom and my sister, and I was kind of like last minute, so I was like, okay, why don't I just do some makeup and film it, because I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun. So this is actually going to be my first time using this stuff. It's the Radial Pink Diamond Instant Lifting Serum, and I think you're supposed to put it on as like a primer. A triple action flash radiant serum with an immediate skin lift effect. It's supposed to be age defying, firmer. Okay. Gently massage into a clean face, neck, and décolleté with uplifting strokes. For best results, use twice daily before your moisturizer. Okay, well, I guess you're supposed to use it before your moisturizer, but I'm not even going to put moisturizer on. I'm kind of just using this as a primer, so we'll see how it goes. So Pink Diamond Instant Age Lifting Serum. And it says uplifting strokes, so we'll see how this works. Supposedly, this is supposed to be like the best thing you could ever use, because let me tell you, this cost me a pretty penny. Is this right? Uplifting strokes? This is why these are get ready with me's and not tutorials, because... Alright. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. I almost feel like I didn't put enough on. But I feel like it's so expensive that you don't want to use that much. But I'm uplifting. I'm uplifting. I'm uplifting. I'm uplifting. Do I look younger? More radiant? It feels good. It feels really good. Uplifting. I keep wanting to go down with it, but I'm doing uplifting strokes. So, anyways, I don't know. We'll see how that helps, if it helps my makeup anymore. If it's supposed to. I don't even know if it's supposed to help my makeup, but it comes in a really pretty box. I just got mine off Amazon. So, looks like that. That was a new step. Okay, so I did wet my beauty blender. I know a lot of people are like, Trisha, you're supposed to wet it, and they get annoyed with me, so I've been wetting it lately, and it does apply a little better. I'm just using this MAC foundation. I'm so over my foundations. I'm like looking for a new one. I just ordered a Tom Ford one. I don't know if it'll work. I haven't really even heard that many reviews on it. I just kind of was like, oh, this looks good, because I was on Bloomingdale's, and it just looked good. So, I'm going to just do some foundation. So, yeah, I'm getting ready for a birthday dinner, and I'm really excited. This whole week, I'm just, like, so busy with, like, birthday dinners, and it's so exciting, because, like, people want to take me out this year. Usually, like, no one ever wants to take me out. I remember one year, I was, like, completely alone, like, on my actual birthday, and the weeks leading up to it, like, I don't know what the heck that year was, but not a good year for Trish. So we're going to Mastra Steakhouse, and I don't know what I want to do yet. It's kind of like a see how it goes sort of thing. The one thing I like about MAC is it is really good coverage. My skin was looking really good, except for that one breakout right there, but... What you gonna do? So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna clip in hair extensions today, actually. I think I'm gonna go just with my natural hair. I've been rocking the natural hair lately, but I do love clip-ins as well. We'll see where the mood takes me, but if I want to do heavy makeup, I think I'm gonna do like just my natural hair. Going to Vegas for my birthday. So excited about that. When the incomes are low, life goes on without me. It's a song called Just a Gigolo by David Lee Roth. I just got makeup in my hair. So, yeah. I did cleanse my face before this because, you know, clean face, happy face, right? Do I need that again? I always am like, do I need my beauty blender again? I don't remember. I just kind of throw it. I usually throw it in with a clean one. I probably shouldn't do that. I don't know how you guys store your beauty blenders. Let me know, because, I mean, they're just dirty. Like, what are you going to do with them? It's kind of new eyelash glue, because I got their eyelash glue like you wouldn't believe. So, I've been in the habit of putting it back right away, too. Usually I just, like, leave my whole top just crazy, but... I've been getting better at it. So for powders, I am going to use... I've been going back and forth between the NARS and the Too Faced. One's lighter than the other. That's how I decide, to be honest. So these two powder options, they kind of look the same color. What do you guys think I should do? It's so hard because I'm like literally 4 different colors right now. Like my chest is like different than my face is different than my arms. I'm going to go with the NARS. I do love this one. This one's by Too Faced. It smells really good. But I think I looked at myself in a picture and I think I was too light when I used that. So I think I'm going to use this one. Although I haven't self-tanned in a while, but. Alright, put this on my face. I've been kind of using this in, like, place of a translucent powder. I think it's just a little more, I don't know, a little more controlled, a little cleaner, I don't know. You guys are held up by an Aquanet, which is my favorite hairspray at the moment, but sorry. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Okay, I just had a really awesome paint pot. I swear to goodness, I lose so much. You think I'd have my drawers organized, but yeah, I always use this Painterly. I don't know how long you guys watch me, but since I started doing, like, Get Ready With Me tutorials, I've, like, always used Painterly. I mean, this is, like, it's, like, literally a 5th pot of it, you know, that I've ever bought. Pot. But yeah, I just love this stuff. I just feel like it's the best. It gives it just a nice, smooth surface, and your eyeshadows really do. I have such oily, greasy eyelids that I need this stuff. And I've tried to go without it, and literally all my eyeshadow slides off when I don't use it, so... Just a slave to the paint pot now, which is totally fine by me. It lasts a really long time. Like, I probably had this, like, a year. Maybe, like, half a year. It lasts a really long time. They last me about a year. And actually, you end up having to buy a new one just because it gets old. Like, I don't ever think I've ever hit... I don't think I have. Sometimes I just get, like, paranoid that... By the way, I cleaned up back there. I can't really tell, but... Sometimes I just get paranoid that makeup is old, and I don't know. I'm going to actually do a big purge of my makeup collection so I can film, like, a makeup collection, but I'm going to, like, purge it all and, like, reorganize it because I have so much old makeup that I'm sure it's just, like, gross at this point that I should just throw away because it's doing me no good. Oh, guys, what to do? I'm trying to think of what I want. I wanted, like, a silver eyeshadow. Oh, actually... This may have a silver one in it, and it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna go dig for one. So funny. So I was like, literally, I'm like, I'm only gonna pull out 2 palettes, and whatever 2 palettes it is, I'm gonna use. And I actually ended up finding this one. This is the Sephora Baked, and there's that silver, and that's called Hematite. And then this is the Lorac Pro palette too, and there's a really pretty silver in here as well. And they look, it's kind of hard. That one looks more shimmery, huh? The one in the Baked. Actually, it's a good thing that I put them up to the camera because I totally was like, that's so much prettier. So, the Sephora palette that looks like this went out. I'm very excited. Very glad I did it. Do I need a new eyeshadow brush? Mine are dirty. I gotta wash them soon. Let's find... I literally have so many brushes. It's, like, kind of embarrassing. I mean, these are all clean. I don't know why I was testing it out. Alright, let's put this silver one on. Oh, yeah, this is, like, really pretty. I don't know why I, like, decided to do silver shadows. I don't even know what I'm using or wearing tonight, so I don't know. I just thought I wanted something, like, fun, dramatic, to look like I dressed up. Because whenever I see my sister and my mom, like, I never wear makeup ever. So they're taking me somewhere nice. It was so sweet too. My sister totally just texted because my mom takes me to Disneyland for my birthday. That's like her thing. And then my sister last year took me to BJ's, which is a chain restaurant, but I love it. And I told my sister, I'm like, you don't have to take me anywhere fancy. She's like, let's go. She suggested this place, Mastro's in Malibu. And she knows I love Mastro's, but I was like, girl, it's like too expensive. But she like insisted, and so that was really sweet of her. So that is what we're doing. I'm really excited. So thanks, Boob, if you're watching. Thank you. I'm really excited. She's not watching. She's like, does not watch my YouTubes. Well, that's not true. She did watch one. And she like was like, I don't know if I was like wearing something of hers, but it was so funny because I didn't think she watched them. So I should not say that. And I haven't been putting color in my eyebrow arch either. So this is like all new and fancy. When the incomes are low, I'm just a gigolo. Life goes on without me. So it's weird because I had a black like a brush just for black, but I don't know where that went. Okay, so for black, I'm either going to use lithium or pyrite. It's actually good to look into this because now I'm thinking the middle one. I was going towards that one. Now I'm thinking that one. I don't know. Good thing I did get rid of it. This has a little bit of gold in it, which I think is going to be maybe pretty, maybe not. I don't know. Again, I don't really know. Like what shape I'm going for, but I'm going for something. I'm going to stick with it now. I don't know what this is, but I'm sticking with it. And your income, I know. What have I been watching? Oh my gosh, I talked about this on Twitter, but I don't think I talked about it on my YouTube. Who watches Dance Moms, and which music video do you guys like better? Kendall K or Nia's? I just can't decide, to be honest. I like Nia's better. It's just like so not age appropriate for like a 13-year-old. Not saying that I was like, you know, age appropriate at 13, but you know, I wasn't also trying to be a pop star at 13 either. It's like, why do these girls want to grow up so fast? I get it because I was one of those, but just in general, like, why do girls want to grow up so fast? If you're a young girl who's like 13 and wanting to grow up fast, like, just don't. Just because you have your whole life to be an adult, like, literally. Like, I don't even remember my teenager years now, other than that I wanted to grow up and get older and have a job and have my own money and wear tons of makeup, but... And it's fun, not gonna lie, it is fun. But I'll tell you, you have your whole life for it, and you have other added stresses to it. So it's like, you know, just enjoy being a kid. And if you're fortunate enough to not have to work or, you know, all that stuff, then, like, enjoy that. Because I know I didn't have to have a job. Like, I know a lot of teenagers, I don't know, a lot of teenagers want a job, but, you know, some have to go get a job at, like, 16. At least where I grew up, a lot of people, like, had to go get a job. And, yeah. I know I did want a job, though, like, when I was 18. I was like, oh, I want to get a job. And then I was like, oh, working sucks. So I was kind of, like, over it. I like the dramaticness. I want a white liner. I wonder if I could find one. I really only have, like, one. Holy shit, I think I found a white liner. I was surprised. Wet n Wild. And as you can see, I haven't really used it all that much. Alright, so just to take a little bit of this off. I kind of want to do this, like, open, like, downwards eye a la Britney Spears. Let's see if this will work. I don't even know if you can see me. Is it raining out? So gloomy today. Oh, yeah, I like it. I get, like, carried away with things when I like it. So have you guys been, oh my god, I'm gonna go with black underneath, don't worry guys. Have you guys been watching any of the Nick's Face Awards? I haven't really, just a couple of the people I'm subscribed to have entered. But don't you think they're rigged? I feel like the Nick's Face Awards is kind of rigged. I don't know. I feel like they have their favorites for sure. Or they just go with, like, who has the most subscribers and viewers. Although that's probably not true either. Because, Charisma Star won. And I remember when she won, she didn't have that many. I look so crazy. But I think it's going to look pretty with, like, black. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to look crazy. Scary. Take me to your leader. Oh my gosh, guys. Let me find this liner. And I gotta tell you about this Lifetime movie I watched. I'm sure a lot of y'all watch it too. It's not like it was, like, a secret thing that went out. But definitely need to do some eyebrows. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to use those. Now, these are so close in color. Black Ice and Engraved. But I feel like that's just a more black. So I'm going to actually use that. And then I'm going to use this Kat Von D tattoo liner and Trooper for at the top. Okay. And I'm going to... Okay, I'll tell you guys when I do my brows about this story. Because I got to focus on the eyeliner. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. No, this one will probably be effed up. Watch. Oh my gosh, so much concentration. It's like playing a game of Operation. Just need to sharpen. That looks good. Alright, so let's go now underneath. Okay. I'm not going to go all the way over because I won't open up my eyes. Oh yeah, I think I did it again. Do you ever start feeling like you're transforming into the person? I don't know. I made your day. Oh baby, it might seem like a crush. I'm serious, cause it is all mine. I think I want to darken up that black. It just don't look black enough for me, and when it's not black enough for me, I take a little carbon from MAC, because it really blackens up what I need. Beautiful sound, Trisha. Killed it. Killed it. Oh yeah. You see my problem is this. I'm dreaming away. Wishing that heroes be true. I cry watching the days. Can't you see I'm a fool? So many ways. Yeah. Cause to lose all my senses. That is just so typically me, baby. Some people, like, it's like I'm busy. Like, that person had texted me like 20 times and I haven't responded because, like, I'm busy doing my video. And then they called, like, well, don't you think I'd respond to your 500 texts if I could? And I will. It's just, don't be a psycho, you know what I'm saying? Just blending out that black I put in. Yep. I'm like psycho right now. Yep. I need to do my brows. I think that's what's missing on this look. Okay, guys, can we just talk about Cleveland abduction on Lifetime? I'm like scared that he's gonna like text me now. Sorry, just got like way up close. I had to sit on my leg. Do you guys sit on your leg when you do makeup? Sometimes I do. I don't know. I feel like you're kind of tilted. Are you tilted? Oh, you are tilted. Have you been tilted the whole time? You were kind of tilted. Sorry. Maybe it's a dark one. So Cleveland abduction scared the bejesus out of me. It was so graphic and so intense for Lifetime. Like, Lifetime definitely usually sugarcoats things, especially if it comes to, like, sex or rape or abuse. Like, you can tell it's happening, you kind of cringe at it, but it's not like you see it. Maybe I should have used the lighter shade. Oops. Holy crap. From the beginning, from the first time he, like, raped her, the first victim, oh my god, it made me physically sick. Like, I usually know, oh, it's just a movie, and I'm not usually, like, you know, affected by movies and, like, rape and violence in movies, because I'm like, okay, you just think, okay, it's a movie. And granted, that stuff happens in real life, but knowing that was exactly what was happening to these girls in real life for 11 years. 11 years inside of a house, like, that's so sad. That's so sad. The one girl had a daughter, and the other ones were underage. It's just, it makes me, like, uncomfortable to think about it. So I'm going to go find some lashes and not think about it. Use some used lashes that I've already used. I don't know, man. Did you guys watch it? What were your thoughts on it? It just was a lot. It makes me so sad that there are actual sickos like that out there. I mean, it actually happened, that story, you know? That's just, I could not imagine if it was me, my mom, my sister, you know, my brother, anyone. I mean, it could happen to anyone, guy or girl. But it was a lot. Problem with breezing lashes is finding ones that match. First world problems. As I just talked about people being abducted, I'm like, oh, what lashes should I wear? I just couldn't imagine. I mean, that's like being in prison, but you didn't do anything wrong. Prison would suck too. I was watching something. Oh, you know what? After, I actually think I'm going to put some concealer on. I'm going to use some NARS up in here. I'm going to use NARS Medium Custard. Alright, we're going to contour. Now work it out, now work it out, now work it out, now work it out. Earth angel, will you be mine, my darling dear? If you guys are wondering why I'm singing that, it was my ringtone. I probably cut it out because I'm sure it's copyright or something. But that's my ringtone for the certain person who called me. It really has nothing to do with the person that called me. For some reason, I just set that as his ringtone, just so I know. You know, I just want different ringtones for different people. So you know who's calling you. Yet I still look at the name. I know who's calling me, but I just make sure. Earth angel, will you be mine, my darling dear? Love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. Have you guys ever contoured? Have you ever contoured your nose crooked? I do that all the time. God, I think I'm just like blending it out, but in reality, it's still crooked. Okay, maybe it's just me though. I don't hear any of your commenting back. Okay, so for my powders, I've been loving this No Filter by Too Faced. Oh god, I love it. It's selfie. I don't use the Moon River. What would you use Moon River for? I have no idea. I use this for my under highlights, like banana powder, and that for my bronzer because it's like a perfect bronze color. So I just take a little sunrise on the opposite end. So I always notice the one that's like more bent, more like wet and bent, is my concealer side, and that's my powder side. So the reason I like this is because I'm taking pictures. It's like if you're gonna take a picture with a flash, like if you're going out at night and you know you're gonna have like a flash on, you should put some sort of yellow powder over your concealer because it's hit or miss with some powders and some concealers, but like translucent powders and certain concealers will just make you look like you have this like big mask on your face. It is so weird. I have been victim to that so many times. So if you just put a little yellow powder, it kind of like tones down your concealer and also like just helps it in like, you know, when you get flashed on. So you don't look like you have like this total mask on your face. Sorry, I have an itchy ankle. Why do our ankles itch? I don't ever know. Why do I ask that question? Why does it even matter? Alright, so I'm going to take this Totally Toasted from that same palette. And just contour. Some cheekbones. I'm pretty lucky. I feel like I have pretty nice cheekbones. I feel like they're pretty high up. I always get compliments on that, so I always just think I have good cheekbones. And when people like did my makeup at MAC, like when I used to go to MAC and stuff to get my makeup done, they'd be like, you have really nice cheekbones. I'm like, thanks. Thanks, girl. You know, grew myself. Now, blush, I also need to find a new blush because I'm not, like, loving any of my blushes. I've kind of just been using blush. I'm just going to use, like, this. Oh, you know, I've been loving that Simpsons blush. Oh, here it is. I have liked this, but I'm, like, kind of over it. It's called Pink Sprinkles by The Simpsons. And it just looks like that. It's pretty. It's a pretty color, but, like I said, I'm kind of, like, over it. I get over colors easily. I'm like, sick of it. My Sephora brush. I love these brushes, by the way. Oh, they're so amazing. Okay. Doing Galici Glam in a couple days. Well, the promo for it. And then I'm actually doing the actual Galici Glam. Lily Galici's makeup videos. I'm super excited to do that. So that should be a good time. A good time. It'd be nothing but a good time. Alright. Now time for the falsies, which is another step that I don't like but makes a world of difference in your makeup routine. The falsies. Everything else I don't mind, but gosh, eyeliner and eyelashes are just such a bugaboo to us girls. I think there's way too much glue on this from the previous that I should probably ripped off, but I'm so scared. Oh, I don't want too much glue coming out either. Too much glue, too little glue. Struggles is real. I keep looking up at the corner because I keep thinking like my battery's gonna die because I don't think I charged it. I'm trying to see if there's anything fun I can show you guys. Got my hair pills by Fido. I ran out of the Grow one, so I used that. Oh, I forgot to use my primer. I usually use this. I love the Smashbox primer water. I've been using that a lot too, but I didn't use it today. Sometimes when things are like right in front of you, you don't use them. I don't know. Maybe just me. Okay, I'm going to set this carefully on my eye and then start the glue on the other one. Don't breathe. Gosh, these corners are such a biatch. Shoot. I always try not to blink, and then what do? I blink like a crazy person. So I'm just putting a thin lash of glue on that strip just to get that tacky. And then I kind of just mess around with this one to make sure it's in. The corners are the most important because the middle always... Oh, see, the corner popped up. And corners are the first to pop up throughout the night. And it's just so annoying because it's so hard to get glue on just the corner. You gotta like take the whole lash off. So annoying. I mean, but obviously look, the lash looks so much better than no lash, right? I actually usually put on my mascara before. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? Just like all combed up. All came up, not combed up. Just all combed up. So helpful, Trish. So helpful. You know, another thing too is kind of like the bad part about these lashes is I didn't take off my previous glue because these are previously worn lashes. And I didn't take the previous glue off, which is never doesn't really make it simple. Okay, no, not breathing again. Hold on. Hold your breath with me. So nerve-wracking. I don't even know if they're on. I'm eating a lot of flowers for my birthday. Sorry, was that just like so boring? That was just like a minute of dead air right there. I've been using my flowers lately, and I would love to say that they're from admirers, but really most of them are from company, so that's always awkward. Maybe one day I'll have a real boyfriend. Maybe one day. If I'm lucky. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. What is this? Oh my god, more Smashbox primer water. Why am I just like swimming in that stuff? I swear I had a body mist. Oh my god, hold on one second. Okay, truth right now, that's so annoying. I loved this passion fruit aloha kiss thing. And this is so weird. I literally just got it too, and I like love it. And I don't know. But that's okay. I guess I'll use my replica perfume. I just started using this because it's a very like summery. It's called Beach Walk. It's very summery scent. So I'm going to just spray a little bit of that on. Because that is just too bizarre about. That's so weird. It's like a little travel size one too. Just going to require some further investigation, guys. So dang. Oh my god. I love that stuff so, so much. Alright, let's finish this look off with some Strip Down by MAC. Sharpen this baby up. I have so many MAC lip pencils. MAC makes the best lip pencils, hands down. Are you crooked? You're crooked again. Sorry, you're on a Yankee candle. Aquanet is on top of a Yankee candle, and you're on top of that. So sorry that you keep getting crooked. Alright, guys, here we go. This color just blends in so well with your lips. I love it so much. Alrighty. So there is that with that pencil. So then I'm just going to finish it up. This is by Estee Lauder and the color. It's part of their Envy collection in 130. Innocent. And innocent. Yes, and the power is best. Very Britney Spears inspired, right? I want a hot dog real bad. Jennifer Coolidge. I always think that when I do my lips like that. I don't always like to see my lip liner, but sometimes I think it's beautiful. And that's pretty much it for this makeup, I think. My hair is pretty much done. I think I might just like clip it or something. But maybe I'll put a headband in it. I don't know. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go pick out my outfit. You guys want to help me with that? See what the winner chicken dinner is? It's so hard. Because right now I just have this little like number on, this little like spring, but this doesn't go with spring, so. Yeah. I think that's good enough. Alright, let's go pick out an outfit. Okay, so there are some shoe options, but I'm going to look for clothes first. I want to wear something long sleeves because it is chilly and gloomy out. So originally, and I want to wear something dark because my makeup is so dark. So I want to wear something dark. I have a lot of light dresses I've been buying, but I was thinking about this one. But I almost feel like it just reminds me very much of like Sound of Music. And like, I don't know, I think it's like kind of casual, but maybe, and I feel like this would be good for like my birthday to like stand out. But I am leaning more towards like the darker things. Like over here, I really like this. I feel like this might be too cash though. And I don't get that thing. It's like attached. But I think this would be really cute on because like look at those sleeves. I love it. With like some black leggings, I think would be really cute. From that same, the first dress was from Unique Vintage and these two are from Pyramid Collection. And I think with some like black leggings, I feel like it's dressy but like comfortable. But then I'm like, oh, I feel like my family's going to be so dressed up and I don't want to be like dressed down. Let's see what else we got over here. That's like an option, but like that's so, I'm going to Medieval Times later this week for my birthday too. So I kind of want to wear something like that for Medieval Times. So I might just keep that and just maybe be more low key because I love Masters and I definitely want to eat. Here's like a little jumpsuit thing, but that might be too casual and I feel like it's going to be too cold. So not that. I don't know. Here's a sleeves thing. This could be an option too. Okay, and this is from, where's this from? Oh, that's odd. It doesn't have a tag. There's the tag. You guys read it? I don't know. I think it's from like Venus or something. That could be cute. Okay, I'm going to try this on first and see how it goes. Okay, so I actually went a completely different direction and tried this dress on. I honestly just don't think it works with like the hair and makeup, because like hair and makeup is like, especially my hair is so like, oh, I'm like chic, I'm an adult, and then this is so like party dress. Plus, if you just heard, it's so tight. Oh. It like, yeah, there's like fat bulge, so. I know this wasn't even an option, but I thought it would be like a good birthday dress, but I think like I would, if I had like long hair, it would cover like my back bulge, but, and if I had maybe like different makeup maybe, but now it just looks like I'm a crazy crack whore, so not this dress. Okay guys, I think I found the winner. I'm actually going to be wearing this Cinderella. It's actually by Hot Topic, but this like Cinderella dress, and I just feel really good in it. It's kind of perfect because my stomach, where it's just what I want to eat and my problem area, is like hidden, but it's still like birthday. I feel like a princess. The only thing is I might throw up my hair because I feel like I could put some like jewels in it and get away with it since it's my birthday and it's Cinderella. So I think I found the dress. I know it was like so different than what we planned, but yay! So yeah, I think I'm gonna wear this out. So simple. It's my Hot Topic and I love it so much, and I feel like I'm dressed up because I think my sister and my mom will be pretty dressed up, so I like it. I think we found the dress. Okay. So I thought about putting my hair up, but then I was like, I think I kind of want it down. So I didn't know if I should just add some earrings, which are sparkly. I have this little like crown thing, which is kind of sparkly. And I could just kind of put it in my hair, which is actually kind of hard. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to wear this. Maybe like a crown like that. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's like a tiara. Because I don't let my bang. Just don't really like my bang at the moment. I think maybe that's supposed to be a tiara. Oh, I kind of like it. Obviously, I wouldn't keep it like that. I would do it differently. Or I could just go simple and just do full on like headband. Just get this all out of the way. Which I feel like maybe is a little more simple. What do you guys think? I feel like that's a little more like, oh, I don't know, right? It's like everyday princess. Everyday Cinderella, that's what I feel like. An everyday Cinderella. Ooh, this is hard. I think that's cute though. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like a headband for this, but I think that's kind of cute. Okay, let's just try the tiara. But the thing is with the tiara is this almost has to be back. And then you kind of just make it into a little crown. A little crown maybe up here. I just don't know if that holds. It doesn't feel as secure as it should be. But I think maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe you comb it back. How the heck does this work? See, this is how it is. So it looks like you're supposed to wear it down. Or maybe my hair's just not thick enough. I don't know, man. Give it a couple more tries, and if I can't make it work, then we just won't make it work. Oh, but it is. You can position it kind of your own way. Like, see how it can go up or down? So it's like, it is flexible that way, so it doesn't have to be. I almost wonder if I'm trying to put it in wrong. Like, I'm trying to push these down, but maybe you're supposed to push it back. Watch like this. Get a bunch of hair and push it back. And then it just kind of... No, maybe not. It is super pretty, but I just don't think I'm wearing it right. And it honestly feels like it's just like sitting on the top of my head rather than being in there. You know what I mean? That actually feels a little more secure. I don't know, guys. What are you thinking? I almost just needs to be a little more up more. I kind of like Everyday Cinderella. I'm kind of leaning towards that more so just because I can't get this in. Because maybe I just don't have enough hair to like hold this. Maybe it's supposed to be like teased. Okay. We're going to go with Everyday Cinderella and just add some jewels. So I'm going to kind of make it back how it was. And just sort of make it that. It's cute for a short hairdo, right? I like it. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, I think it's so simple. I'm going to just put like a simple thing on, get my bracelet and maybe some earrings, and yeah, I think that'll complete this look. Okay guys, so for accessories, I just got this little butterfly. I got this for an early birthday present from my mom from Brighton Collectibles. I actually picked it out. I went in there, but she bought it for me. And then I'm wearing a Brighton charm bracelet, and my mom bought me this daughter one for my birthday, and then my diamond earrings, which I bought myself, and then my headband. So, now I gotta pick out some shoes. What shoes are fit for a princess? So definitely top row. My heart tells me these, but my feet tell me these because they're a lot more comfortable. So I'm going to pick up my Valentinos, and that should complete this outfit. Here are my birthday flowers. I thought I'd just show you guys those because, you know, they're beautiful, and I want to show you guys the big reveal. And here is my full outfit. Makeup, hair, head to toe. Everyday Cinderella. I mean, guys, do we just love those shoes? Ugh! Love my favorite glass slippers. Yay! Hope you guys had fun getting ready with me for one of my birthday dinners. Ding! Love you guys. Hi to Rick Moranis, and until next time, here are my kisses for my little baby fishies. Bye, guys.